I don't edit.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of Unfiltered Moments, the Premier League edition, with myself, Mike, with my boy, Eddie, and we've got a special guest in the building. Buenas noches, Ali.
Buenas tardes.
¿Cómo
Buenas tardes,
estás?
gente. Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Sí.
Más o menos.
Pues nada.
You're practicing, yeah?
I can't even say small. How do you say small?
Un poco.
Un poco, okay. Un poco. Yeah.
Un poquito.
But yeah, don't worry, I'll be there. I've given myself a target.
Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect, man. I'm going to find you a teacher.
Yes, please. But I work with a lot of Spanish guys as well.
What, real Spanish?
Yeah, because they're more like Puerto Rican.
Oh, they're South American and that.
Yeah.
Caribbean.
They're based in the States.
Yeah.
So I'll be trying to like pick up some tips. But I want like a proper teacher, innit?
Yeah, I'll find you one, man.
All right. Say no more. But yeah, Ali, welcome to the pod. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the invite.
That's all right. How you been?
I'm all right, mate, you know. I'm all right. You know, helping. I want to come in and bless the podcast, although my football knowledge is not up to where it should be, man, of late, you know, so I'll do my best.
That's all right. We're finding out that a lot of people with football knowledge is not up there. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. I'm all right, bro.
Wait, hold on. How does this Zoom thing work? How does it know where to go to? Like, it just knows where to go to.
You can set it to gallery.
Okay, let me see how you do that.
These rookies. Where you been all this time?
That's what I'm trying to say, man. Let me just leave it normally because I don't want to mess it up.
How you been, Eddie?
Yeah, not too bad, you know, just getting on with this terrible weather. But yeah, man, all good. What about you? How you been?
Me, yeah, I've been good. I've been all right, man. Like you said, obviously the weather ain't been the best, but we're coming up to winter time now, innit? So it's time to hibernate.
Yeah, to be fair, the weather was all right today. It rained, but it was cold in the morning, but then it was all right. Yeah.
Well, before anyone gets on to me, yes, I'm wearing an Inter Milan top. I thought I'd switch it up today, you know. And I know Eddie's got some words for me, like, oh, you got an Inter Milan top, but you know, sometimes you got to switch it up.
Yeah, I like the trick, but that's the wrong Milan team still.
Yeah, I got an AC Milan one as well.
Yeah, I'm an AC man, but that kit's hard though.
Yeah, I'm an AC man as well. But say, like you said, this kit was serious. I was like, nah, I need to get this. Especially because it's got the Pirelli as well. And they're not sponsored by Pirelli anymore.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to get me a plug for the kits, bro.
Eddie's got the plug as well. But did your plug do Inter, Eddie?
He does it every kit. So whatever kit you want, you can get.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get into it. Ali.
Speak to me.
So we can see you support Arsenal.
Hello. Yeah.
Would you say you're a die-hard Arsenal fan?
What it means depends what you mean by die-hard, bro. I mean, I'll never leave them, innit? So I'll die with them. When I die, I'll still be supporting them.
Would you be broke for Arsenal?
Nah, I wouldn't be broke for Arsenal. I wouldn't do that, man. But I'll never leave them. So
if Arsenal was in the Europa Conference League and they had to go all the way to like Azerbaijan, would you go and watch them?
Maybe once. I'll do it once. But not like, for the experience, innit? See, because them road trips are like, it's like a road trip, innit? It's like, you can see the city, do all of that. So I'll do it once, but wouldn't do it twice.
See, the fact that you're willing to do it, I'd say you're a die-hard fan.
But I'm seeing it as more than football. I'm seeing it like as an experience, like you know, a travel experience. Like the football will be that'll be like football's just an excuse to go, like, you know.
That's true.
Travel, I like to travel, so
yeah. Okay. So as an Arsenal fan, what was your earliest memory of Arsenal?
I think about this often, you know. My earliest memory is the Naeem goal. Eddie, you know about that goal?
Who goal? Say that again.
The Naeem goal.
Naeem. Nah, what year was that?
What? You don't know?
That's what I'm saying. This is a big goal. Like this is
Even I know.
I don't know the year, man. It's either 94, 95, 96, one of them. It was like UEFA Cup Winners' Cup. You know that?
Oh,
yeah. But he scored from the halfway line.
Okay.
Against David Seaman.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I can remember of Arsenal. I remember being pissed, bro. Pissed. And that's my first memory of Arsenal.
Really? Okay.
Nothing,
no positive ones. I know some people say Ian Wright.
Ian Wright was a big one. Ian Wright was big for me. I remember going to see my first match with my mum, Crystal Palace. That was in 98, FA Cup, Crystal Palace, FA Cup relay. It was local, so I went to see that.
Okay. Who won?
That was my first. It was Arsenal won. Bergkamp, deflected free kick, and Nelka, 2-1 Arsenal. FA Cup, third round replay.
Yeah.
That's all. And we won that FA Cup that year, actually. So that was my first game.
Against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, would you say that's also your earliest memories of football generally?
No. I remember Euro 96. Obviously, the Naeem goal, whatever year that was.
Yeah.
But, I remember football. I even remember 94, man. I remember the Bebeto celebration.
Yeah. That was my earliest memory.
Okay. I remember that one quite well, actually. I remember Badger, because that was like, had to get up late at night.
Yeah.
Your mum let you up at night and you go watch the football.
I think that's when we was at an age where we can remember stuff, innit? I think we were like, 6,
no, but
7
I kind of slyly, do you know what? Maybe I'm making up, but I slyly remember even before, like, 90, I remember kind of World Cup 90. I think I do, but maybe I'm chatting shit.
World Cup 90?
Yeah.
No way.
Or maybe
I'm chatting shit.
Maybe 92 Euros when Denmark won.
Not 90. I don't remember that one, man. I remember that England kit from 90.
But you might have seen it like when you was older and you think,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's like that. But definitely World Cup 94. Definitely remember. That was a good World Cup, innit? Was that Nigeria's in that one, innit?
Yeah. I'm a catchy.
No. I'm thinking, but the one I'm thinking of, when was the one where they lost to Spain 3-2?
98. No, 2002.
Okay.
Wait, was it 2002? No, it might have been 98, Was it 98?
Was it 98? I think
it was. It was either 2002 or 98.
I definitely remember Baggio. I remember that one, man. Yeah. The Baggio missed the penalty. Taffarel.
Yeah.
It's mad though. It was World Cup 98. It was World Cup 98 when they beat Spain 3-2,
Yeah, that game. No, they lost to Spain 3-2. They was 2-0 up. And typically, like the African club nations always do, they gave it away, bro.
No, it says here they won. So I must be seeing something else then.
Oh, is it? Okay, my bad.
That's the one that Sunday Olise scored, isn't it?
Yeah, because Hierro scored for
Raul scored.
Then Raul scored.
Okay, they won that. I thought they lost that game. My bad.
They won.
Yeah, because remember Spain were underachievers them times.
Yeah, but Spain's always had a good team.
Yeah.
Spain's always had good players, bro. I remember them times like Mendieta, all them people there, like.
Yeah. He was good, Mendieta.
Uze's in them, man, yeah?
Who?
No, you don't know about Uze's. Okay, cool.
Who?
Uze's.
Stop Googling, innit?
No, for real. He was a striker, bro. What are you talking about?
Uze's?
He was a striker for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, bro. All right. If you say so.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. He was in ISS. Like when he used to play ISS back in the day, him and Raul was up front. He was tall, blonde. But yeah.
It's funny because you were talking about obviously remembering Baggio when he missed and stuff. Back then, I didn't even know who he was. I didn't even know like he was a big player. I just, when you just hear the name.
He wasn't. He wasn't. He was going to be a big player. They were talking.
Oh, was he not a big player then?
Not really. What, 94?
I don't know. I thought he was.
Nah, man.
But I just remember I just don't know, man. My mum was proper into Brazil, innit? She used to love Brazil. Badger, I remember him because of the ponytail, bro. I remember that game that I remember it very well, bro. I remember that you had to stay out for that one.
Yeah.
And it was a dead game, a dead 0-0.
So a question for you. You remember that? Who won the World Cup in '94?
That was Brazil. He blasted over penalty shootout. Don't test me, bro. Don't test me, bro.
I think you should come up with another question.
No, I'm a football man. Like, well, I used to be like a proper football man. Like, I'm not now.
We'll find out in a minute. Don't worry.
We'll put you to the test, innit?
Trust me.
All right. So, Alistair, who is your all-time favorite footballer?
Henry.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah, easy.
Really?
Have to be because I'm an Arsenal fan, man, and he brought us to glory. He was like, we can say that he was a player that, when we, as an Arsenal fan, we can say at one point we had the best player in the world. It's not very often you can say that as a football fan.
I mean, we had a few. You had a few.
No, but not the best player in the world, like.
Yeah,
and you got to see him week in, week out.
I feel like I think Bergkamp gets overlooked so much. Like,
yeah, Bergkamp's great. I love Bergkamp, but he was never in them levels. Like, and when you look at his stats, when you look back, he didn't really score that many goals. You think of him because he scored great goals, so they're memorable, but didn't score that many.
But would you say, like now in this day and age, people appreciate people that might not have the same sort of impact? Like they may not score as much goals, but that people can see the work they do in terms of like maybe off the ball or.
But I think Bergkamp was people rate Bergkamp.
Yeah. I know, but like you said, obviously he didn't score a lot of goals, so people do overlook him.
Nowadays, yeah, in the history books he'll be overlooked, but people that seen him, I don't think he gets overlooked because people that seen him know he was levels.
Yeah,
you know that he was. You can't tell me that you can't put him in the game today, in the football today, and he would not be like a top player. You know, that.
Yeah,
and like I think like the way football is now, it's just all about stats.
Because I was gonna say that I think even back then when he was playing, they kind of did, but I don't think as much. People weren't really looking at things like assists as much as they do now. Before it was literally about goals.
Yeah, now it's a whole different game now, man. Like people like Ronaldinho, I don't even know if they'll make it now. They will make it. Obviously, they'll make it, but people like Pep, they wouldn't rate him. Like they were just like he wouldn't because he doesn't do all the other stuff. Like he doesn't press and all of that.
Yeah.
I miss them players. I miss them days.
Yeah. And now they want players to do everything. Like they want utility players, innit? As well as like being a baller.
11 James Milners.
It's so true. So obviously, kind of going into that, like what brand of football excites you?
Me, what brand of football?
Yeah.
I don't like defensive football, but I think the best football I've seen is Barcelona. And I was in Spain, like it coincided with me coming to Spain. And like it's called tiki taka, but I know why it's called tiki taka because it's called tiki taka because there was a commentator that used to like when they was playing football and just passing it. He used to be, and he was proper like he used to call it tiki taka, and like when they were just passing it about in midfield. So like, and then you used to have like nicknames for everyone, like so like Danny Alves was Moto GP, which is like Moto GP. So basically from his bike, and he used to call Puyol used to be Tiburon, which is shark.
Okay.
So like I think that's probably one of the best teams I've ever seen. That Barcelona team, that Pep team, and also I used to like Arsenal. When Arsenal was in their pomp, they used to play good. I used to like watching them. But I like Liverpool, for example. I don't mind watching Liverpool. I like how they play.
What Manchester City?
I don't know. I don't like them, so I don't really rate them. You know, I don't like the team or I don't like the club. So I suppose they play decent football.
But there's always been this question: Would that list Liverpool team now beat the invincible Arsenal? I don't see it, but I don't see it. I don't see it.
I don't know. What do you think, Michael?
I don't think they would, simply because I think that Invincibles team, like player for player, they were great. And it's not even about ability. It's just that the fact that they did their role so well, like right back, left back, defensive mid, like they literally gave 110%, and that's what made them the invincible team. But could I say the same thing about the Liverpool team? Probably not.
But I think the key would be, because Liverpool, they're a sick pressing team, like the best pressing team, probably. So it would be, can Arsenal, with their players, are they like press resistant?
Yeah,
and I think they would.
No, but you wouldn't press Arsenal if they had Henry and Ljungberg, because Bergkamp can pick him from anywhere. Plus, in the middle, we had Vieira and Gilberto. Like, that's a force in its own.
If you think about it as well, like Lauren was playing right back, but he wasn't even a defender.
Torre,
you know what I mean?
Wasn't
he was a midfielder that became a right back.
Yeah. Okay.
Torre.
And like, if you look at what he was doing, he was defending and still being able to sort of like attack. But then if you look at someone like Trent, he can't defend. He just purely attack. So there's no balance.
That Arsenal team was very well balanced. But I don't want to be biased in it because I'm an Arsenal fan. Like I'll back Arsenal, that team. I'll back them like against most teams. But you know,
I think Henry alone causes them trouble at the back. I don't think they can handle Henry, Van Dijk, and.
But I don't know about. Do you think Mbappe's on Henry levels?
No, not yet.
You don't think so?
Not yet. He's too hit and miss.
Yeah, I mean, he's declining a bit, man.
Yeah, the thing, he's not. But I don't know if that's an age thing. Like, I don't know. I don't rate him like higher. I thought he was going to be a super like legendary.
You know what it is?
Oh, sorry, go on, lady.
No, go on, Mike.
No, I was going to say, sometimes these players, they peak too soon, isn't it?
Yeah,
because he's been doing it for a while. He's only 22, and he's been talked about like one of the best players for the last, 4 years?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe we got fatigue. We got Mbappe fatigue. We're just bored of hearing of it.
Don't get it twisted. He's good, but I wouldn't say even, bro, he's not even touched Anelka levels when Anelka was his age.
Nah.
Anelka was a bad man.
I don't know about that.
Mate, Anelka was a bad man at his age, at 21, 22.
What? I don't think he was
21, he was at what, Madrid? Or was he still at Arsenal?
Before, he left. He just left Arsenal. Because he came when he was like 19, 20.
Yeah.
Bro, Anelka was a bad boy. And the thing with, I always say to people, would Henry have been Henry if Anelka stayed at Arsenal? Boy, Anelka was killing the Premier League, bro. I'm not going to lie.
But then they could have played together.
Nah, they never played together. Even for France, they hardly played together.
Yeah.
Which is mad. Because France could have had Anelka, Henry, and Trezeguet up front.
Yeah. But that's not really balanced, though, is it? Because Trezeguet and Anelka are similar.
Nah, Trezeguet is a target man. Anelka can play anything. Anelka can play on the right wing. He played on the right wing for Chelsea and left wing for Chelsea.
Yeah, he did.
You Anelka?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, when he first came.
That was some dirt kite thing, man. That one.
That's a dirt kite thing.
But he did it well, though.
Dude, what is it? Oh yeah, you're a Chelsea fan. You tell us, bro.
No, he did. He was top. He was top scorer, I think, in his second season.
But what,
for Chelsea? Wait, hold on. For Chelsea or for the Premier League?
In the Premier League.
Anelka was top scorer in the Premier League.
He was top scorer with.
Do your fact checking, man. Do your facts.
It was about 19 goals or something. Check it.
Yeah. Anyone that's not a serious. That's not a serious total. If it's not 20 goals, even like 20 goals is a joke to me.
No, I might be wrong. It might be, but it wasn't like high 20s. It was like either low 20s or.
If you're winning
under.
the Golden Boot, with under 25 goals, it's not serious. It's not a serious season. Trust me.
But wait, hold on. Didn't Kane win the Golden Boot with 22 goals?
It's not serious. Not serious, bro. No, the other season when Salah, Mane, and Aubameyang shared it.
Yeah.
I don't rate them. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm from the Henry, Van Nistelrooy, Shearer era, you know?
Yeah.
So
28 and above.
Yes, I'm saying 25 and above, bro. With assists, you know?
Well, Eddie, you checking it,
yeah? Yeah, I think he got it. 28. 2009.
Yeah, how many goals?
Yeah, I think he scored 19.
You see it there?
No, but 20. But if you're a striker, in the league, to be classed a top striker, you have to be banging 20 goals a season.
Yeah, no, it's real talk.
Do you want me to turn on my light?
By his first
Huh?
What?
You there by your light?
Shall I turn it on?
Nah, it's fine. It's cool.
Alright, cool.
Is it getting darker?
Yeah. I can turn it on and then I'll turn it on.
Yeah, go ahead, turn it on. So for our viewers, in case you haven't noticed, Alice is based in Spain, Madrid. So obviously, the reason why I was asking you about the brand of football, because obviously I'm guessing you watch La Liga frequently.
No, I don't.
Fair
But
enough.
I did. No, but I know about it. Innit? I know about it. I've watched it enough to know about it.
All right, so let's just go back a couple years when obviously they had like Messi, Ronaldo, and like big players and stuff. What would you say is like where does it differ between the Premier League? Like, would you say there's more quality in La Liga or there's more quality in the Premier?
Yeah, there's definitely more. I would say the Premier League is like an action film, and like La Liga is like a artsy independent film, isn't it? So like,
great analogy.
Like Premier League is like easy entertainment.
Yeah.
Like it's a blockbuster movie, you know, like Mission Impossible, something like that.
Right.
But if you want to go watch something like, I don't know, that's not like no frills in that, but it's still quality. Okay. You watch La Liga. So like I prefer Premier League generally because I like to see crowds in the stadiums. So and then La Liga you used to see like half empty crowds. And when you see that, it's like if the people don't even want to watch the game, why am I watching? You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, La Liga's got more technical players than Premier League anyway. Everyone knows this. Premier League is just fast paced. It's just Premier League is like power and just
pace and power,
aggression and aggression. That's
no, but you know what it is though? It's like I forgot what I was gonna say. Come back to me, innit?
Yeah, I was going to go. I've tried to watch La Liga. I'm just like, you know what? Let me see what the fuss is about, and I just find myself switching off.
You know what it is? See, the thing is, this is what it is. See, football, it's a TV show, bro.
Yeah.
It's a TV show, and like you're invested in the characters and that. And that's why like all these programs like Talk Sport, Soccer Saturday, Monday Night Football, that's all like they're all to sell the product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
true.
what gets you invested in watching it. And like all the papers, all the shit that's going on in the papers. Yeah. Remember when John Terry done that madness with Rainbridge?
Yeah.
He banged his girl or something like that.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to watch the match just to see the handshake. And I'm saying this is what football is, bro. People don't realize it's just a TV show, and like all the stuff what goes on around it is like to sell, to make you watch it, bro.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
And the thing is, La Liga is not really. We don't care about La Liga. What's going on? Who's there? Like, we don't care about anything going on. But people in Spain might care about it because it's easier to like get in tune with it.
So in Spain they don't have many of them kind of shows like them.
No, they got you probably all know about Chiringuito. You know about Chiringuito?
No, I don't.
Chiringuito is like the main. It's like a show that comes on at like 12 o'clock at night, and it's just banter in it. People bantering. That show's good in it. That show's funny, but that's the only real. They don't really. Yeah, it's not like England. There's like a whole industry on the football, like the papers. I mean, they have papers here, but I don't know. They've got people talking about it in England every day. I don't know, man. There's Twitter, just the whole industry, whole economy. You know.
Okay. It sounds boring, bro.
Who, La Liga?
Like, yeah, like, you know what? That's what it should be anyway. Like, football should just be football. The press and that shouldn't hype it and make things they are. Do you get what I mean? But
you know what's bad though? It's like in Spain they only focus on Barcelona and Madrid, so that's why
they must focus on Atletico, surely.
Yeah, now they do a little bit, yeah. But that's why I don't like it. The good thing about the Premier League is that they focus on every team, so every team can be big. Here, there's only 2 or 3 teams, so it's like it's dead. You know what I'm saying? In England, you have 6, 7 teams that people care about. That you know what I mean?
Yeah, but in the late 90s, early 2000s, really it was about 2 teams.
Yeah, but that was a 6 storyline. Like that was like Barca Madrid. That was just 2 great managers, 2 great teams, and they was meeting each other in finals and stuff. You know, and finals.
Yeah. Obviously, the beauty of the Premier League is that, you know, certain teams raise their games like when they're playing other teams, and obviously different tactics and stuff. I guess in La Liga, everyone's playing kind of that ticky-tacky technical stuff. So
I don't know.
If you ain't got the best players, you're gonna find it hard. Yeah, you might win 1 or 2 games here and there because you might get lucky that other team might be on an off day or something. But generally.
I think what I know, because why I didn't like it. What I don't know, it might change. I think it's changed now. But do you remember? You must have been watching when Messi and Ronaldo was on it. Yeah, it was just stupid, bro. Like watching the game real quick. Every game was like 5-0, 6-0.
Yeah.
You know when they had the team was just too good.
Yeah.
So it was like dead. I was like, why am I watching this? Like, team to
at least you're going to see goals, though.
Yeah, but I want to see competitiveness. That's the thing about the Premier League. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The competitive league. This is what people like to see. They like to see games where they don't know what's going to happen.
That's true. That is true. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into the quick fire questions. Are you ready for this?
Apologies for my unpreparedness. Go on.
All right, Eddie, you want to kick it off?
No, you can kick it off. I'm not kicking it off.
No, go on. You got the questions in it, so.
All right, cool.
Honest.
Well, this one's for Alan.
And you know what? Seeing as Nana's not here, you might as well ask him Nana's questions as well. Let's test Alistair, man.
No, I ain't got Nana questions.
Oh, you're gonna? Oh, okay. All right, cool. Fair enough.
But I've got 2 questions for him though.
Okay.
There you go. Fire ahead.
I've got 2 questions for both of you.
All right, cool.
All right, so this one, you should get this one easy. Who was Arsavanga's first French signing?
See, this is not easy for me. This is not easy for me, bro. I'm going to say, this is, I don't know, bro. I think I'm going to say, can I get 2 guesses?
No.
No, can't even get 2 guesses.
All right, get 2 guesses, go.
I'll say either Vieira
Mm-hmm.
or Grimondi.
Mike, do you know?
I think it's Vieira.
Vieira was there before Wenger turned up, bro.
Yeah, that might be true.
Is it?
Yeah,
it might be true.
I didn't know that. So what? Then Rico bought him. Is it Rico? Is that it? Oh, Rio.
Yeah. We spoke about him already. Zanelka.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that still.
I didn't know Wenger didn't buy Vieira. I'm quite shocked.
No, he didn't. Mike.
Yes.
Your first question. In 1994, Chelsea reached the final of the FA Cup. Why are you laughing?
That's way back, bro. Michael, was he supporting Chelsea them times? Like?
I don't think I was, but I think I might know it.
Who did Chelsea defeat in the semi-finals to reach the final?
Oh, mate.
Wait, can I answer? I want to answer this question for him. So wait, one other question. Who did they play in the final?
The semi-final.
I think I know who they played in the final.
Liverpool.
Nah, it's Man United, and we lost 4-0. It was the 94-95 season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, 93-94 or 94-95?
It says in 1994, Chelsea did in the semi-final. We reached the final in 1994. So
so I mean, that's 93-94. Okay, so we didn't play Man United then. Because we played them in 90. No, I think we did play Man United. We lost 4-0.
I'm confused. Are you answering the question or?
Sorry. I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. Sorry.
You don't know the answer. Alistair, you know the answer?
I'm gonna guess Wimbledon.
No. Mike, you lived there for 4 years.
What, Luton?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Right.
Okay. I wasn't following the FA Cup them times. No lie.
Yeah, but it's history, isn't it? Like, you know,
I'm not a historian, man.
I guess you're gonna get this wrong as well then. How many major trophies or titles did Arsenal win under George Graham?
Major titles. What's major title?
Cups.
Is League Cup? Is League Cup major title?
Yeah.
This is gonna be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leagues. I want to do it by this. Leagues. He won 1. FA Cups. He won 1. League Cups. He won 1. Did Arsenal? I'm gonna say then he won a European trophy. I'm gonna say, is Community Shield counted?
No.
I'll say 4.
4. Mike, can I guess?
3.
Don't know what I asked you. No, he won 6. So he won 2 leagues.
Oh yeah, dumb.
won 2
89,
leagues. He won
89
Cup
and
Winners'
91.
Cup. He won Cup
Yeah.
Winners' Cup. I think he won 2 FA Cups and a League Cup, I believe. That's all.
I don't think he won 2 FA Cups. Don't you have the answers there?
I do, but I don't want to flick back and forth.
No, I don't.
It just says 6. It says 6 in it. He won 6. I know he won 2 leagues, Cup Winners' Cup. Yeah, I think he won 2.
No, not
Yeah,
two
no,
FA.
two League Cups and 1 FA Cup. Yeah, 2 League Cups and 1
He
FA
did quite
Cup.
well. I didn't even know. Can I just ask you guys a question before you move on?
No, I got my last question for you.
Okay, go on.
All right. Who was the only player to score a hat-trick for Chelsea in all competitions in the 05-06 season? You was definitely supporting Chelsea then.
Yeah. Wait, the only player in all competitions?
Yeah.
Lampard.
Was he there then?
And this is why he supports Inter Milan, people.
Yeah, wait, let me have a guess.
Go on.
05, 06, that would be, I'm going to guess, it's going to be either Duff or Robin or maybe neither. They didn't score them that many goals. I don't know.
It was Adagur Johnson. It was 4-0 against Blackburn Rovers.
Oh, wow. And he played in midfield as well.
He was playing striker them times, I think.
Nah. Could be had Drogba.
He was up front. Not in 05, 06. 05, 06. Okay.
Because he came 04. That was our second season that we won the title. 05, 06.
Yeah.
That's my questions. So none of you lot got any other questions, right? That's mad.
That is mad.
I should have got the titles question. I should have got that one.
All right, I'll go next. I've got one question for you each.
Go on.
Let's see who's gonna know this. Okay, I'm gonna ask you, Alistair. Who did Wenger manage before Arsenal?
Grampus 8.
I need a full name.
No, you know that's the wrong. That's a what he's dealing with. Eddie, did you know that?
Yeah, I know it's some Chinese club or whatever.
You didn't know the name.
Japanese, Chinese. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know the name?
No.
Oh, I should have asked you. Oh, I thought it was the easy one, you know. Okay. Eddie, how much did Eduardo cost Arsenal and what club did you not sign him from?
How can you ask me 2 questions in one?
Let me go after him.
How can you ask me 2 questions in one?
Because I can. They're my questions.
Oh, God.
If I know, I should have asked you the Grampus 8.
I know. No. Ask him how much, because the other one's easy.
No, it was Shakhtar Donetsk, no? Or
right, it wasn't Shakhtar.
What was that team called?
So how much did he cost? So you can get half a point.
Eduardo.
Yeah.
That's very hard.
I think he cost 18.9 mil or something. It was something stupid, bro. Like 18. I'll say 18.9 mil. Yeah.
No, that's not correct. You're wrong, mate. Alistair?
It wasn't that much because that would have been a record for Arsenal. It was going to be around 8 to 12 million, I'm guessing.
So what club did he sign from?
Zagreb. I'm guessing. It was one of them teams in that country.
Okay. So how much you think between 8 to 12? Give me a figure.
Yeah. 9.5 million.
All right, cool. So you're correct with the team, Zagreb, Dinamo Zagreb.
Yeah.
And it cost 7.5 mil.
Yeah. Because them times Arsenal didn't have money, bro. Them times, who was our record signing? Arshavin for like 21 them times. You know what I'm saying? He was probably there before Arshavin. So Ray must have been Reyes 17 million.
That's damn.
Because them times the money wasn't crazy, innit? So
yeah, it's true.
Like that. Yeah,
that's true. I think 30 million used to be like the ceiling back then.
Yeah, 7.5 was it. That's what I'm saying. It's all mad, bro. Imagine the current. You don't even notice that it's just the money's just gone mad, bro.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? You can get good deals like 7 million.
Alice, it's you.
Okay. My question for you is: when did Chelsea win their first title? What year?
That was in the 04-05 season. Oh wait, the first
Dummy.
title. Oh wait, no, sorry.
No.
Sorry, no. I'm thinking of Premier League. Sorry. I'm thinking Premier League. You mean like first top flight title?
You think football started with the Premier League, yeah?
The first top flight title, I think it was.
You're still not gonna know. I don't know why he's bothering.
I thought this should know. No, because you know what is, yeah? I googled this and it's not even showing it. Like, it's deep, bro. Like, no one cares about football for Premier League.
I think I saw this.
I'm gonna guess and say 1938.
Nah, mate, you're wrong, mate.
What?
Eddie,
What?
you wanna go?
Yeah, I think it was 1980.
Nah, bro.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, it's like 54, 55, I think. Chelsea wasn't relevant, bro. Same.
54, 55.
Yeah.
I don't know why you thought the 80s. It wouldn't have been the 80s because Liverpool were dominating. Chelsea weren't even talked about them times.
No, but I thought you the one time.
No, that's what I'm saying. Chelsea had a barren spell, bro. Chelsea was not even. Chelsea. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like people.
Yeah, we started coming up in the I think late 80s, early 90s. I think.
I think you started coming up when Zola and that turned up, when Vialli and that.
Yeah,
and, you know that's when Chelsea was like
and Ruud Gullit.
Yeah. That's when they started to make noise.
Yeah. You got a question for Eddie?
Let me think of a question for Eddie. All right, I've got a question for Eddie. This is quite easy, actually, but here you go. In the invincible seasons, how many games did Arsenal win and draw?
Oh my days, bro.
That's a good question.
I know it, but it's I know it though, so there's no point in me answering it. No.
Don't search it either, bro.
I'm not. Look, man. I'll tell. Okay, do you know how I know it?
If you know it, give an answer.
Because 12 is my favorite number, so anything to do with 12 at Arsenal, I know. So we drew 12 games and won 26 games.
How many points did we get?
You didn't ask me that. No. I can calculate it. Actually, you know what? Let me calculate it.
He's correct. That's an easy question.
Yeah.
Did you you remembered it?
Yeah, 100%. Because 12 is my favorite number. So anything that 12 involves 12, I'm just kidding.
So who was number 12 for Arsenal during the invincible season?
He was number 12 for Arsenal during the invincicle season. I think it was Lauren. Was it Lauren?
No, Christopher. Oh, that was before. Yeah, Lauren was 12. It was Lauren. I said Christopher Ray, but he was.
I was thinking of Christopher Ray as well.
them names there, you know.
Christopher Ray, you know.
That's a throwback name, bro.
All right, cool. That's the quick fire.
I'm disappointed. Let me just put it on record. I'm disappointed with my question. I needed to get some time. It's a bad question by me.
Well, come prepared next time, innit?
No, I will.
All right, cool. All right, so there's been some major talking points this week. Obviously, as it's the international break, obviously there's been a lot of talk about the World Cup. There's been talk of players needing to be vaccinated in order to make it to World Cup squads. Qatar threatening to not allow players to enter the country if they're not vaccinated. So my question to you guys is, first of all, what's your thoughts on this whole footballers having to be vaccinated? Do you think footballers have a responsibility to be vaccinated?
Eddie?
They do. The reason why I say they do is they're part of like society. Just because you're a footballer does not make you, Superman. Like you're still a human being. So, and I've always said, countries have the right to impose their laws. So if this is if it's for everybody, then footballers should not be exempt. But if it's just for footballers, then they're wrong. Do you get what I mean? So
yeah,
I think they've made it quite clear. So now it's up to the footballers, the players, to make a decision whether they do or don't. And then obviously the countries have to follow suit and pick who obviously is vaccinated and who's not. But that might mean you don't get to see the best players in certain teams, but it is what it is.
Ali?
I don't know, man. This is a vaccination question. It's really just what do you think about vaccinations, isn't it, really? But I don't know, because the only difference is, I think, like, to like play devil's advocate, is like footballers, they're higher level athletes, isn't it? So
Yeah.
they've got to take care of their bodies, and they've got to be very, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Cautious what they put in their body.
Yeah, exactly. They can't just be putting anything in their body. So I understand that some of them, they have like the doubts about having it done, you know? That's the only reason I would say.
My thing is, right, if you're like a holistic person, if you're, let's say Cristiano Ronaldo, because we say footballers look after their bodies. Not a lot. Yeah. A lot of them don't look after their bodies. They get away with a lot of stuff.
But a lot of them do. A lot of them do, though.
The minority do. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think less than 1% of them actually care about what they put in their body. I believe me. Because if you look at footballers, they live a certain lifestyle. They go out clubbing. They do. They drink. Most of them drink. Most of them smoke. Right?
Yeah.
It's only the few. Like, it's only Ronaldo's the only one that has ever been talked about how he looks after his body, what he doesn't put in his body. Obviously, you have Muslim footballers who don't drink, but they may eat a certain food. So if FIFA, it's because it really has to be coming from FIFA, because Qatar don't really have any. They don't have any like power, because FIFA can be like, okay, then we're not going to host.
What do you mean they don't have any power, bro? The country, it's a country, bro. They say what goes, bro.
Yeah, but power over the tournament.
Yeah, but then FIFA can say we're not going to have it there. We're gonna have it in England.
Yeah, but that's a madness for FIFA, I think. Like,
you say that, but they can do that. It's up to them.
But it could be a case where maybe they've signed a contract.
It doesn't matter. Exactly. You can still break. Well, obviously.
Yeah, but then there'll be repercussions for FIFA.
When you sign a contract, it didn't say people had to be vaccinated before you can enter the country, because before that there was no coronavirus. So
that's true, though.
That's true.
There's stipulations. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You just got to look at it. So I think FIFA must have signed off on this for them to come out and say this, and they've not said nothing about it. Think about it. Do you get what I mean? If Arsenal came out and said all Arsenal players need to be vaccinated before they can play for Arsenal, unless the FA says, yeah, that's cool, we'll agree with that, Arsenal ain't got no leg to stand on. They don't make the rules.
This is the thing. I haven't been following the situation. You know? I mean, like in basketball, I've been following it. Certain leagues, certain states have different rules in it. Yeah, so like certain teams, if they play in like in New York, for example, they have to be vaccinated to come into a stadium. But I don't know, what's the rules in football? What has it been saying? Is there people not vaccinated, or what's the latest?
You just got to have a negative test, either PCR or lateral flow test, or double vaccinated.
But I guess it depends. It depends. That's the thing, man. It depends on the league, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or the country, what the league's in.
Because you got to have the NHS app and show your COVID pass. So you can't just show like a certificate. It's got to be on the NHS app. I
don't know how footballers do it, but I guess you're talking about supporters, Mike, because that can't be for footballers. Because footballers have their own in-house.
Oh, you know, because his question was, what is it for the supporters?
No. I was talking about the footballers.
The footballers. I think they got to show a test like the same.
Yeah, but they
but they don't get vaccinated.
No, obviously, if you're not vaccinated, then you just show your negative lateral flow test or PCR test.
That's what I'm saying. Like certain places, like America, so I'm saying like New York and some other states, they're saying like if you're not vaccinated, but that's different because it's an indoor sport. But if you're not vaccinated, you can't play in the state.
Yeah, but even though it's indoor, it's that the amount of people that you're coming in contact with. It's nothing.
Outdoors different. With outdoors, obviously, it's less risk. It's less risk in it. So,
I was gonna say, I think in the UK though, I think they try and find ways around it to get around like not being vaccinated or whatnot. And I think in America, I think they're very like black and white. If you're not vaccinated, you're not doing this.
Yeah, well, England's getting to that level, man. England's getting to that level.
I think it's getting to that level because obviously the vaccination program has been quite successful. Like a large percentage of the people are vaccinated. So I think that's probably why they're getting to that level.
I'm hearing about another lockdown. So this is all crazy, bro. Like, obviously, look, I get it. If you don't want to be vaccinated, cool. Just leave them. Like, don't force people. Like, don't beg people. Don't pay people money to get vaccinated. Because when you do that, it starts then looking like you're trying to, all this conspiracy theorists, all the theories in that. That's when it starts with, oh yeah, look, they're trying to control us because look, they're trying to give you £50 to get vaccinated.
But Eddie,
no money.
You know, they're even thinking of rewarding clubs for having a certain percentage of players vaccinated.
Which is,
you see
that's what I'm saying.
Did you see Klopp state?
Yeah, Klopp said I did it because I want to protect the people that I
That's
love.
what. Yeah, that's basically the argument, isn't it? That's what their argument is. Because obviously, individually, that's what I'm trying to say. Like for footballers, it's even because individually, people might not want it, or they might have had COVID, or they might not want to mess up with their body. They might get side effects or whatever. But really, it's for the greater goods, and like the greater good in this case is having a tournament in it, a big tournament, or letting down your country, or you know what I'm saying.
But I think it's a tricky one. But I think Eddie, you made a point about obviously if the country is saying you have to be double vax, like what can you do? It's the country, it's the government, it's their law. Do you know what I mean? But when it comes to like football, if the Premier League is saying you got to have a negative test, I guess that's fine as long as you're going through the right testing and stuff like that, and you're showing that you don't have the symptoms.
What would happen if the league was saying you need to be double vaxxed, but like they wasn't saying in the country?
What, so like Premier League, for example?
Then there'll be a boycott in it because
but maybe they probably couldn't even do that then. If the country wasn't saying it, the league can't say it really, can they?
Well, the Premier League have allowed players to travel to the red list to represent their countries.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like in the World Cup qualifiers, but
there was some passer with Argentina in it.
They've got to be double vaccinated in order to go to these red list countries.
And the thing is, do you know what's so dumb? Some people go to the red list country and then they'll fly to a amber or green list country, stay there for a few days, and then come back to England, and then it's calm. Like
that's what I would do if I had Peter like footballer. That's what I would do.
But that's what they're doing. That's their way around it.
Yeah,
I think Ronaldo. Who did it? Someone did it to play in a game.
Was it not Martinez for Aston Villa?
And someone else.
He flew to Croatia, I think, and then he flew to Argentina.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
But do you think, like, so if let's just say this is in place, do you think it's fair for players not to get selected because they're not double vax and miss a tournament?
Well, obviously, because they can't go, bro.
Exactly. What were you asking, bro?
They can't. Like, it's a very simple. The thing is, this is a simple. The thing is, if you can't go if you're not vaccinated, then it's black and white, isn't it? Like it's very simple. And then you just, as a footballer, you just got to weigh up what you value, in life. Do you want to have, or how badly do you value not getting vaccinated for playing for your country? That's what the question becomes.
And then my thing is as well is that obviously footballers, right? They're not geniuses. Some of them might be, but they have backroom staff who are scientists and so on and so on and so on, right? I'm assuming they're getting advice from them, or maybe they're just following the conspiracy theory. I don't know, but if, example, like a team like Arsenal, if the person who looks after your body makes your food is vaccinated, why would you trust them to look after your food, but then like go against them when they're telling you, okay, look, there's nothing in the vaccine that's going to affect you? Like, there's so many things to it. Because I always say to people, you walk into Tesco's and buy a sandwich. You don't know where it was made. You just bought the sandwich. Someone could have done anything to that sandwich, and you eat it because you put it in your body. Do you know what I mean?
The interesting question would be like, are you willing to miss out on the World Cup for
potentially your only World Cup? Yeah.
And how important is the World Cup to players now? Because I don't get why I'm not a patriot, innit? So I'm not really that fussed. If I play for England, I wouldn't be that fussed. But I don't know. So they say it's like the highest.
Yeah, but for me, if Ghana was in the World Cup, I would want to play. Bro, come on, like.
So you would get vaccinated.
I'm already vaccinated, so I wouldn't get vaccinated.
No, but if you weren't, and they were saying, look, where you play,
bro, no question, bro. I would have gone tomorrow.
It's important for you to play for the country, then.
To represent my country, my mom, my dad.
You prefer that than playing for your club?
Yes, 100%.
Really?
100%.
You pay for free?
Yeah, bro. And this is my issue with, obviously, I think we had a debate before with African players who are British and play for England, or you're already making a certain amount of money in England. Why do you care if Ghana's not paying you, or Nigeria's not paying you, or Congo's not paying you? Why do you care?
Yeah.
You know, the whole point of representing your country is representing your ancestors.
So you're saying what? You're getting onto people that's born here and not playing for their country or their parents.
The ones that are not getting selected, like Tammy Abraham. And I know he got selected now, but
anyway, and even the ones that do get selected, because to me, realistically, like Saka, we know he's Nigerian, innit? He's British born, but he's Nigerian.
Yeah.
What does that mean, bro? You don't want to get to. I don't. We want to get to this conversation, bro.
No, I don't. But
it's a conversation for another day, bro.
Yeah, that's very, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, like in terms of the vaccine, they've made it quite clear. Obviously, players are against being vaccinated. That's all well and that. Then
I don't know what a lot. Who's anyone public?
Callum Robinson, he's come out.
Who's that?
The one that plays for West Brom.
What, he plays for Wales? Wales ain't guys to World Cup, are they?
He's Irish. He plays for Ireland. But he's the only player that's come out publicly and said he's not taking the vaccine.
John Stone's girlfriend posted something on Twitter.
Yeah, but that's his girl. It's not him.
Yeah, but okay. Right.
See, this is what I'm saying. There's no one really big that's really like in.
Yeah.
I think a lot of footballers are vaccinated. They just don't want to say nothing.
Yeah,
I think aren't vaccinated.
Nah, they are. I think some of them are.
Why wouldn't they want to say?
Because, bro.
But I mean, obviously, it's one of them. It's like a touchy subject, isn't it? For some people.
Yeah, no one's comfortable.
It's still. But I don't understand. People are happy to be. People want people to be vaccinated. I'll be like, I'd understand it if you're not vaccinated, and then they asked you, and you say you didn't want it. It's a personal thing, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's one. Obviously, you don't disclose your medical records, is it? And having the vaccine is part of your medical records. But at the same time, because it's a global pandemic, and you know everyone's trying to keep safe and stuff like that. It's for me personally, it's not a thing to tell people if I'm double vaccinated or if I'm not. Do you know what I mean? But
why is it not? Why is it not?
Because it's just a vaccination.
You do know some people believe if you're vaccinated, you can spread your vaccine to them if they're around you.
I didn't know people believe that. Are you being serious?
I'm being dead serious, bro.
Okay.
As I'm saying, there's so much things that it's ridiculous. But anyway, at the end of the day, if this happens, and I believe FIFA is the one that's putting their foot down, and I believe the governments have got involved and said, listen, these people who are in the limelight need to be vaccinated so that others can follow suit. Because there are people that follow certain players and if he's not vaccinated, why do I need to? Like you said, Ali, footballers are like, they look after themselves. But we've known footballers to get COVID and literally near enough be on their deathbed. So
it's going to be interesting. It's going to be, I think for me, what's going to be interesting to see like what players, how important international football is to them.
Yeah.
I don't think the Brazilians, Argentinians, and Colombians have a choice. But
but the thing is, because this is a dead World Cup as well. Like that's what you got to remember as well. It's not even like it's one of these like I don't think anyone's really looking forward to this World Cup.
It's
like
true.
they could be like.
I can't lie. I am because I think this is one of the World Cups that the African teams could do very well in. So that's why I'm
conditions. Because the
conditions and the quality of players now that are actually choosing to play for their countries. So I believe this.
But what I'm saying is, like, if you're already like having doubts about going, you be like, just fuck it, innit? Trying to like do that. It's like I might as well just ban this World Cup.
We'll see anyway. We'll see because it's next year, isn't it? It's next year.
November next year.
That's a dead time as well.
Trust me. But yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it though. That's the reason I said it, because this is going to be some funny World Cups, like, and then they're going to start trying to demand things from people. It'll be interesting.
Ali, let me ask you a question, yeah? So, Watford recently sacked their manager, Cisco Munoz, and he'd only been in the Premier League. Like, they only played, 7 games? And he got sacked.
Yeah.
And they replaced him with Ranieri. Hey, I don't know why people like this guy, Ranieri, but...
He's a Chelsea legend, bro. What are you talking about?
I know, but... He's a nice guy, but he ain't won much, I think he's only won the Premier League. I think that's his only cup competition that he's won, or league.
That's one of the most impressive things in the whole...
Exactly.
Look at all the clubs he's managed. He's managed over like about 25 clubs. But anyway, so yeah, it seems to be a common trend in Watford sacking managers early. Do you believe managers should be given time?
No, it's a good question, man. It's a good question. I think like 2 seasons maybe. I think they should be given. So like a few transfer windows, so they can get their players in, and then they can see, so they had a chance to get their own team, own style of playing. I think that's fair enough.
All right. So if I flip it to like an Arsenal scenario, so obviously Arteta came in, he won the FA Cup. I think
Arteta's had enough time. Arteta's had enough time now. This is like make or break.
Yeah, so I was going to say, obviously he had kind of like a bad run towards the end of last season. Do you think at the end of that season he should have been sacked?
No, because
he had a great run at the end of the season. He had a bad run at the start and in the middle of the season.
Okay, so yeah, start in the middle.
He has been living off his FA Cup, so he has money in the bank. He has credit, so that's why we can't. He had a bad season last season, but he wasn't because he's living off that FA Cup, innit? Now he's had time to like build a team in his own image. Yeah. He's got rid of the bad player or bad apples. So now this is the season to judge him. There's no excuses, no Europe, So like for me, it's you have a few transfer windows to get your style of play, get the players you want, get the players you don't like out the door. So usually about 3 transfer windows, 18 months, and then after that, you need to see results. You need to see
for a team like Watford, you can't say that because they've literally just got promoted and they're battling relegation. So you can't say we're going to give my guy 3 transfer windows. he might be back in the Championship.
So but then that's true say that, but that's like a different scenario, isn't it? That's like Arsenal was in a rebuilding thing. Watford, they're basically saying, come and make us survive. And then, basically, if they don't think the manager's going to make them survive, they want someone to get them that will make them survive.
But then has Cisco Munoz not got credit in the bank by getting them promoted? Because he came halfway through last season.
But probably it's all like what they see. We're not there on a training ground, innit? We don't know what they're seeing. We don't know. That's the thing with football. Like we don't know. We don't really know what's going on.
That's true. We just see what's on the surface.
So
okay.
We don't.
So, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, has he outstayed his welcome at Man United? Should he go? Because he's had time. Or do you think he's doing a good job?
How long has he been there? Is this his 3rd season?
I think this is his 4th.
His 4th? Can't be.
I think his 4th is starting.
Nah, man.
Because he finished second twice, no?
No, he's finished second once.
Sorry. No, sorry.
This is his 3rd season. This is like his second to because he didn't come at the start of the season when he came. Like when Bruno got sacked, he came. I think that was 2018, 2019. So
he's had 2.5 seasons then.
I think this
is his 3rd full season. Okay, yeah. So do you think he's had enough time? You think he's doing well?
I think he was a bad signing. First of all, I think Man United just wanted to fill a void, and they've had to stick with him because who is out there really for Man United to go and get? So they must just stick to because I would have thought Giggs would have got it, but Giggs had a bad run when he took over from Van Gaal. Solskjaer, he has no game plan. He just relies on his match-winning players to get him out of jail, and the thing is, he's been there 2.5, 3 seasons, and he ain't won nothing. He's been to a few finals, and he ain't won nothing. So what has he got in the bank?
You see, if Man United was a club like Leicester or Tottenham, I would say he's doing a good job because he's keeping them like in the top 4.
Well, they finished second, isn't it? So the United fans were happy, even though it's not a trophy.
He's keeping them in the top 4. You would think they're in contention on paper when you look at the points that they get, but really and truly they're not in contention. So in that respect, he's doing a good job. But because it's Man United who tend to be challenging and winning
Put it this way, their next 4 fixtures is gonna let us know if they're title contenders.
Yeah.
Because they've had a good run to the start of the season, let's be honest. And they've not really amazed anyone.
Yeah.
So their next 4 fixtures, let's see if they can,
He's doing an Arsavanga at Arsenal job. That's what Man United are now. Just a top 4 club. Getting a top 4 club. And
I don't think that's what I'm saying. People Arsavanga was only top 4 in what last 4 years of his career, maybe. Because he was battling for the league. It's just that we have.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying top 4. Like that's what he got into Champions League every year. He got Champions League every year. That's all they care about. The Man United people. Oh, that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're gonna sack Oli. I think Oli will have to leave. I don't think they would sack him because they love him so much. Like he's a loved person at Man United.
I mean, also another thing as well. Obviously, what you're saying about we don't see what they do on the training pitch. You know, he might be doing good things behind the scenes because obviously we think managers just coach the players and put out a team to win games. But obviously, there's other stuff that they do that we don't see.
I highly doubt he's doing amazing things on the training pitch.
You never know, bro. No, but I'm not even talking about just on the training pitch. I'm talking about like other aspects of the club.
Put it this way, yeah. People have their doubts about Arteta, but you can see the way Arteta's trying to play. You can see his philosophy and what he wants to do, right?
Yeah.
And Arteta's not been a manager because don't forget, Ollie's had managerial experience with previous clubs. This is Arteta's first managerial position. Yeah, he's trying something. Ollie's had time to learn the tricks of the trade. And still, Man United fans tell you they don't have a style of play or like a plan B. So it's all well saying, bro, he's not, to me, they should have never got him in the first place. Maybe just to fill the void until the end of the season. But there's not many managers out there that can handle that Man United pressure that obviously Sir Alex Ferguson left. Because to me as well, again, Alex Ferguson left the club, a team that was not good enough. When Wenger left, bro, there was players there that the next manager could work with.
Yeah.
When Ferguson left, literally, bro, he left them what? Rooney, and who? Because Rio Ferdinand retired.
Was Giggs there?
No.
Giggs was there.
Was he there?
Giggs was there. I think he was.
Nah,
yeah, he was.
So. No, what with Fellaini and that? Giggs wasn't playing with Fellaini, with Moyes. Nah, bro. Was Depay and that was there? No. Was it? No,
Louis Van Gaal bought the play.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think Giggs was there.
Yeah, that was a dead team still. Who was there?
Van Persie, he left.
And man still won the league, you know.
No, it was a good team. Like, he had a team. The team he had before, because don't forget, Scholes retired as well. Oh, and he came back for that last season. But we had a decent team.
So Giggs done a move on him, like he just left him Fergie.
So did Ferdinand. What do you mean? It's not just Giggs.
Did Ferdinand retire or go to another team?
No, I think that's when he went to QPR.
Yeah.
Ferdinand went to QPR?
Yeah,
for one season.
What? Were they in the Premiership?
Yeah.
And what, did they go down with him, innit?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
They got relegated, yeah. He didn't play that many games though, because I think he had bare injuries.
Alright, cool. Alyssa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question, yeah? I want you to name your all-star six-a-side Premier League team. So that consists of a goalkeeper, two defenders, two midfielders, and a forward.
Why six-a-side? I'm confused.
Yeah, why not five?
Because it's normally five-a-side.
I'm gonna do five.
To show Michael don't play football.
I was thinking for balance, innit? Okay, we could do five. All right, one defender, two midfielders, one forward, and a goalkeeper.
I'll go Schmeichel. One defender, I'll do Ferdinand. Midfielders, Vieira. Who will be the other one? The striker will be on Henry. The other midfielder, who would it be, man? I need a ball player. Who can I get? I'm stuck, man. Maybe a Cesc. I don't want to. Come back to me.
Eddie.
In goal, it will have to be Edison, because this is five-a-side we're talking, yeah.
Oh, true, sir. I forgot about these new man. Still, yeah, that's a good one.
It has to be Edison. I won't have a defender, so the person I'll play at the back is Vieira.
No, you have to pick a defender.
Yeah, okay. To me, he's played defense before. Vieira.
No, it has to be someone that's registered as a defender.
Oh God. A defender.
Yeah.
In the five-a-side. In the Premier League. I'll go with. Do you know who I'll go with? I'll go with Ledley King.
Really?
And then, yeah, I know
He's not
why.
very
'Cause
mobile. He's not
I need.
mobile.
You know, but we're talking about obviously in their peak, innit, when they were at
Yeah, but
their
even still,
heights.
was he mobile? He's like, I don't know, man.
That's his choice, isn't it?
I'll go with
Yeah, but it's a debate, innit? It's a debate. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll go Ledley King in midfield. Oh Lord, this is mad. It will be Bergkamp.
That was on the field, like.
He's a forward. He's a forward, bro.
It's an attacking mid. I'll have Bergkamp and Bergkamp and Gerrard. I'm playing I'm playing 1-1-1-1.
No. Pick someone that's a registered midfielder, not someone that can play in midfield.
FPL plays in midfield.
No. All right, midfielder. It will be Gerrard and David Silva. And then up front. No. It will be David Silva and Gerrard. Yeah, David Silva and Gerrard. And up front will be David Silva and Cristiano Ronaldo. And then up front will be Henry. Okay.
Your midfield is getting bullied, bro. I'll tell you that now.
You took a player that I was going to select as well, so I'm going to change you up now.
You got do your team, but you got to get the ball first from my players.
So goalie, I'd pick Petr Cech.
Why?
Bro, he's bare tall for a five-a-side. Do you know what a five-a-side goal is?
Yeah, I know, but I'm going by Premier League history. I'm not going by who would do well in a five-a-side.
Five-a-side ain't Premier League.
Right, but remember that Nike advert, Scorpion tournament. Like
he wasn't in that. Advert.
No, he wasn't in it. But I'm just saying, they didn't pick players who they thought would do well in five-a-side. They just picked an all-star team.
Of course they did. They picked Edgar Davies, Carlos.
Nah, man, they just pick names, man. They just pick names.
Those guys are freestylers. What are you talking about?
What?
Finish your team. Your dead team.
Petr Cech, Rio Ferdinand, Gerrard, Iniesta, and
Iniesta?
Wait, that's Iniesta. Sorry, I mean David Silva. I'm buzzing.
Who's up front? You say Drogba?
Henry.
Oh,
no SCN, yeah?
Nah.
But I think you're being unfair because Vieira plays centre back sometimes for Arsenal.
We're not having it.
I'm trying to think of a midfielder. What about with Alonso? But Alonso.
And you're saying that my midfield will get bullied. You're talking about Alonso.
What, Alonso and Vieira? That's not getting bullied.
Bro,
you had to pick Alonso out of everyone.
With me?
Yeah.
Because I need a ball player that's like quite athletic.
Not Scholes.
No, but he's small.
It's five-a-side, bro. Like
my team's the Giants, bro. My team can do everything, all action. You know what I'm saying? Heading, tackling.
There you go then. In Zonzi. Go in Zonzi then.
Vieira, I got Vieira. Look at my team, bro. Like, who's beating the team? Schmeichel, Ferdinand, Vieira, Henry, bro.
Bro. Obviously, barring Ledley King. The only reason I picked Ledley King was I wanted like a stiff.
But you wanted to be different.
No, stiff and he's a ball player, isn't it?
Why stiff?
Because I just need.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wouldn't choose him because man can't move.
No, when I say stiff, I mean like because I play five-a-side. So five-a-side, you need certain players. Like you need certain attributes and that. I would like Vieira there, but you don't want me to have Vieira there, so
yeah, you can't. You can't have him there.
Actually, no. Let me change Ledley King for what's his name?
Nah, it's too late. That's it.
No. Get out of here, man. For Ashley Cole. I have Ashley Cole there.
What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I have Ashley Cole.
Your team is mad.
I'm attacking.
Right, cool. So that's it. That's your team's locked in, yeah? All right, cool. All right, so Alistair, we need your predictions.
All right,
so first of all, we're going to start with who you think will win the Premier League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, and the Champions League.
All right, I'm going to go for the Premiership. I'm going to go Chelsea. Okay. What have you lot said? For Premier League?
Me and Eddie said City.
But it's a bit unfair because we're in the season, so the players. When we start,
that's true.
I don't really follow football that much, bro. So I'm not really. I'm kind of freestyling. FA Cup. I'm gonna say. League Cup. I'm gonna say Tottenham.
What? Oh, okay.
Are they still in it? Yeah, they're still in it.
No, are they? Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
they are.
Actually.
They are.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna go for it, man. That guy knows he's under pressure, so they're gonna go for it. Man
In the
United,
League Cup, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, not on paper, boy.
They need they need a trophy. FA Cup, I'm gonna go Liverpool. Liverpool ain't won an FA Cup for ages. One of these northern teams, Liverpool, Man United, but I'll say Liverpool. And what I need, Champions League now.
Champions League, yeah.
Champions League, not PSG. I think it's gonna be City or Bayern, and I'm gonna go City. Gonna be English, fair English teams.
City. All right, cool. All right, so
What
now
do you not say? What do you not say?
I said PSG.
I said Liverpool for Champions League.
I said PSG before Messi.
He did.
You rating them? You rating them though?
Yeah, because they've not clicked yet, and they're gonna click once Ramos starts playing. They'll click.
Yeah, what's happening with Ramos? Is he injured?
I think he was. They're making sure that he's like 100%.
Who did you not say for FA Cup?
I said Chelsea. Eddie said Arsenal.
I said Arsenal. Yeah.
Eddie's biased, boy. And what?
It's just. I just believe Arsenal will win it.
I said City.
I said
City's tournament, man.
I said City is on it.
You said Leeds.
Yeah,
Leeds.
Yeah. Remember, this is early doors though. This is before the season even kicked off.
But they're still in it now. They're playing Arsenal now. It's a joke. So they're playing Arsenal next. Come on, Leeds.
All right, Alistair, I need your predictions for Gameweek 9.
Okay,
please.
Give me the games, please. I ain't got them in front of me.
All right, so Chelsea versus Norwich.
4-0 Chelsea.
Crystal Palace versus Newcastle.
Crystal Palace don't score. I'm going to say something like 1-0.
But they've got a new manager, you know.
Mate.
They've been playing differently now.
Vieira.
Yeah.
I know they got Vieira, but they're the same old thing, man.
You never watching their games?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen that last one against Brighton. Dummies, man. Dummies, man.
Nah, they played Leicester on Sunday. 2-2.
Oh, I saw the Brighton one. Oh, yeah. Like, come back against Leicester. That was a decent.
But they're attacking now, man.
Are they?
Yeah. They're not like the old Palace.
I rate that still. I want them to do well. But I say 1-1. They still don't bang goals. That's the thing.
All right. Everton versus Watford.
Everton are good this year, so I'm going to go 2-1 Everton. Benitez, big manager.
Leeds versus Wolves.
2-2.
Southampton versus Burnley.
0-0.
Brighton versus Man City.
Good game this will be. But Man City will win. Brighton will score? Be like 1-3, I say 1-3.
Brentford versus Leicester.
Brentford on form. I'm going to say Leicester not on form. I'm going to say 2-0 Brentford.
2-0 Brentford, okay. West Ham versus Tottenham.
West Ham going to win this. I'm going to say 2-0 West Ham. Oh, this isn't this week, is it? It's after international, which is kind of bad.
It's in two. No, yeah. After international, yeah. Man United versus Liverpool.
Oh shit, that's a big game. What was Man United last game? They drew
1-1.
Liverpool on form. Liverpool should beat them. You know, I'm going for Liverpool win, but put pressure on Oli, bro. 0-2.
All right. Yep. Okay. So that's your prediction. So that's it. Locked in.
I didn't get Arsenal prediction then.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace. Arsenal. Monday Night Football.
So you just asked me Crystal Palace against someone else?
No. Because we've done that one already. This is for the one after.
So who's Arsenal playing that week?
Arsenal. Wait, why is Arsenal here? Wait, hold on. Oh, they got Villa.
Arsenal Villa. Arsenal at home.
Yes, they're at home. Yeah, I think Eddie, you missed that one out as well. Sorry.
Yeah. 2-1
2-1 Arsenal. All right.
Yeah. What do you say for that one?
For me,
Both of you.
Arsenal at home.
I'll say
We don't score. We don't score, man.
Villa are dangerous, man.
Is Bailey? Is his name? Is his name Bailey? Is he playing well?
Yeah, but he's been injured. But the one game that he did play, he played well. I think the time that he has played, he played well.
Yeah, he scored. He scored. Game. I see he scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, put me down for Arsenal to win against Villa. 2-0.
All right, cool. All right. Okay. So that's the predictions locked in. So we've come to the end of the episode.
We ended last week. What happened? Our results last week.
Oh, you want to go through that? Yeah?
Michael don't want to go through for a reason. A quick thing, isn't it?
All right, cool. So that would have been game week. Okay, cool.
Let me get the results.
Get the results. I've got the predictions.
Jesus Christ.
So Man United versus Everton.
1-1.
No one got that right. Burnley versus Norwich.
0-0.
I said a draw, so I was the closest. I said 1-1.
Okay.
Chelsea versus Southampton.
3-1 Chelsea.
You said 4-1, so you were fairly close. But we all said Chelsea will win, so we're all kind of correct there. Leeds United versus Watford.
1-0 Leeds.
No one got that right. I said 2-1 to Leeds, and you said 3-1.
Yeah, but if you get a win, that's a good prediction.
Yeah, it's score and result, isn't it? But we tend to focus more on the score.
That's hard.
What I do, I make a note. I make a note of all of it, innit? But then it's obviously
that's hard though, isn't it? You get the score right. That's hard.
You play Super 6?
No. The score prediction is mad. Score prediction is mad, man. Like, how many did you get on the week and right a week on average?
At least.
I mean, Eddie gets about 2, I think.
What, 2 right a week?
Like 1 at least.
Yeah. Really?
About 2, yeah. I've got
2 out of 10. 20%.
Wolves versus Newcastle.
2-1 Wolves.
I said 2-0. You said 3-1, Eddie.
Arsenal 0-0.
I said 1-1. That was close. Crystal Palace, Leicester.
I got that. I got this one, isn't it? 2-2.
He said 3-1 to Arsenal.
He's biased, bro. He ain't picked Arsenal to lose or draw or anything, bro.
No, I think.
Who did we play again?
Brighton.
3-1 to Brighton. Oh.
Remember, Brighton are doing well as well. So
that's what I'm saying. That's how I know he's biased.
All right, Palace versus Leicester.
2-2. I think I said 2-2.
You did. Well done. See, he always gets 1, you know.
Yeah, well, 1 out of 10, that's doable. Like,
we'll see your scores, yeah.
Remember, you said that Spurs versus Villa.
2-1 Spurs. I said 2-1 Villa, innit?
You did, yeah. So did I.
Well, Eddie's proper bias, boy.
No, because I thought Villa will beat them. I honestly did. It's nothing to do with bias. That's just what I believe.
I thought Villa will beat them as well. I don't know. Oh,
well. I went to bet on that match. I should have bet. I knew they wasn't winning, losing.
West Ham, Brentford.
Brentford 1-2-1.
Yeah, we all got that wrong. And Liverpool, City.
2-2. I must have got that. No, I said 3-2.
You said 2-0. To City.
Ooh.
Nana said 2-1. I said 1-0.
What do you not say for Man United Liverpool this next couple of weeks? What do you think?
2-0 Liverpool.
You think 2-0 Liverpool?
Yeah.
2-1 Liverpool.
You don't all think Liverpool's gonna win?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, so we finally come to the end of the episode. So, as we like to do at the end, final thoughts from Eddie.
Let the international break hurry up and finish. I hate international breaks, bro.
So do I, bro. I hate it. I hate it, bro.
But yeah, man. Looking forward to what's gonna happen with it. World Cup, like the final say. Obviously, you know.
Do you even watch them? I don't even watch the games. I completely switch off from football when it's happening.
What do you mean? Life.
International.
I'm gonna watch today's one because Spain is playing Italy. So
it's
like Nations League.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, what the fuck is a Nations League, man?
It's just a way to build up points because obviously they deemed like friendlies as pointless, isn't it? Because people are just fielding random players. But this Nations League is building up.
People get trophies and that, though, innit?
Yeah. So like I think because of the Nations League, Ronaldo's won a European Cup and a Nations League Cup, and a Nations League Cup. So he's won 2 international cups for Portugal, which is to me is like okay, he's giving away cups. Is that Europa Conference Cup? What is that?
That is a nonsense.
That's like that used to be the Intertoto Cup, innit?
Yeah, I mean, it just to give people opportunities to play in Europe, innit? Like the lesser teams.
Yeah,
that was the main reason.
Yeah, fun that. But yeah, so that's my final thoughts, man.
All right, Ali, final thoughts from you?
No, man. Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure. I haven't been listening as much as I should be, but I need to get on that. Big up you, Lance thing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.